Hello, fellow music lovers, and welcome to the first edition of the Chronicles of Rock. Did you ever wonder the meaning and inspiration behind some of rock's classic songs? What inspired the song? The backstory that maybe you were never aware of? How that song can make you feel certain emotions that you never thought you could have listening to a song? How they could transport you to another time and place? Well, this is the channel for you. Here I will pay homage to the songs that changed the musical landscape and the world can never forget. I hope to give them new life and make you fall in love with them all over again. So, for my first choice, I had to go with the classic In Your Eyes from my musical hero, Peter Gabriel. So, why did I choose this song? I'm the kind of guy that could be having, the worst day, and I hear a song and my entire mood can shift. The song gets to my core. And honestly, I believe that if the entire world will listen to this song, I really believe it would be a better place to be. Its joyous tone is infectious, and you can't help but smile at what I call a celebration of life. Song. So, according to Gabriel, the lyrics could refer to either love between a man and a woman or the relationship between person and God.
Love. I get so lost sometimes. Days pass and this emptiness fills my heart. When I want to run away, I drive up in my car. But whichever way I go, I come back to the place you are.
My favorite lyric, just that chorus line, just amazing. So what made this song even more memorable is that the West African musician Youssou N'Dour sang backup on the track, giving its distinctive vocal texture. Gabriel learned about him in 1984 when N'Dour was performing in England, and they became friends and collaborators very quickly with a mutual respect for each other's music. N'Dour joined Gabriel on the Soul Tour and was very well received. He was part of an extended version of In Your Eyes and also on Biko, of course, the other classic from Peter Gabriel. And in 1991, Gabriel performed that song in N'Dour's native country. Wow, I wish I could have been there. In pop culture, that it was featured in the 1989 movie Say Anything, in a scene where John Cusack plays this from a boombox he holds over his head to win in the heart of Lone Sky. So here we go. I'll play a little bit of the clip. So she was about to say no, but then she heard the song and she just couldn't. Look at him. He looks so sad. She's got to get up. It's too good of a song. Come on, Sky. You got to do it. Too good. She just couldn't resist at this point, right? So Cameron Crowe, who directed the film, was going to use Billy Idol's "Got to Be a Lover," but it didn't quite work with the scene. So Crowe got the idea to use this when he played a tape from his wedding, which he had sang on it. And because it was a deeply personal song, Gabriel did not want to let him use it. But when Crowe called and sent him a tape of the movie, Gabriel loved it and gave his approval. So the producers of Say Anything were charged about $200,000 to use the song. But I think it was worth the price as it became one of the most famous scenes in movie history. I'll never forget that scene of Cusack holding that. The scene became a cultural touchstone, and which was a little strange for Gabriel. He told Rolling Stone in 2012, I've talked to John Cusack about that. We're sort of trapped together in a minuscule moment of contemporary culture. Peter Gabriel produced the Soul album with Daniel Lanois, who had worked on U2's 1984 album, The Unforgettable Fire, and after finishing up with Gabriel, started work on the Joshua Tree. Lanois will develop an understanding of a song on an emotional level and craft the production accordingly, which lyricists like Bono and Gabriel appreciate. He explained what the song means to him. So, give me a second. Sorry about that. He explained what the song means to him, and in your eyes, Peter had this idea that by looking into someone's eyes, you would see, quite specifically in the lyric, the doorway to 1,000 churches. I think it's as simple as that. The power of commitment and care will be even stronger. So, play you a little clip of that.
The heat in your eyes, I am complete in your eyes. I see the doorway, your eyes, 1,000 churches, your eyes, the resolution, your eyes, of all the fruitless, your eyes. Oh, I see the light and the heat. Oh, I wanna be back in your eyes.
So good. According to Daniel Lanois, the drums on this song add a lot of flavor and power that song along. Everything on that record was cut to a beatbox initially, as was the case with In Your Eyes. Manu Katché from Paris, a great drummer, played that beautiful drum part, so that down push, it's an old carnival beat. It keeps it motoring along. He goes on to say, even though it's quite a contemplative song, it has a little bit of carnival in its engine that keeps the zip and the step going and keeps you interested in the lyrics. When Guitar Player magazine questioned whether David Rhodes was upset over his 12-string being buried beneath synthesizers, the guitarist replied, I think that's fine. Often I prefer that. I think sometimes it can be unnecessary to have a lot of definition between instruments. All the instruments should blend to make the song great, to work, to build the atmosphere, and to make it work. The fact that you can't hear your part, a particular sound, shouldn't worry you at all. A lot of guitarists enjoy playing very loud and doing big solos. I'm not into that. Peter Gabriel's elaborate concerts are highly choreographed, but within your eyes, he made sure that there was lots of room for improvisation. His keyboard player on the Soul Tour, David Sanchez, explains how it came together. We were rehearsing the song and Peter said he wanted to extend the ending, said Sanchez. There was going to be a break where I'd just play something, make up something for like 8 bars. It's just the drum beat and piano. And Manu Katché is playing the drums and would give me a signal to come in. So that was different every night and very much enjoyed when it came up with different things. It was a gospel-y kind of break, and then it came back to the chorus, In Your Eyes, and there were points where I got to do a little different things and weren't the same every night, and he enjoyed that. You know, this is one of those few slow songs that gets consistent airplay on rock radio, and it was not very popular when it came out, hard to believe, but it continues to get constant airplay on a variety of formats as listeners never seem to tire of it. Peter Gabriel wanted to use In Your Eyes as Soul's final track, but its prominent bass line meant it had to be placed earlier in the vinyl edition to give the phonograph stylus more room to vibrate. This restriction was no longer an issue for later CD releases, so the track was placed at the end. So my favorite part of the song, right? This is going to be a segment in all of my shows when I cover all these beautiful songs, is this part right here.
I don't like to see so much pain, so much wasted, and this moment keeps slipping away. I get so tired working so hard for hours to survive. I look to the time with you to keep me awake and alive.
So good. So good. So here Gabriel is saying that he misses this special person or God so much that just spending time with them keeps them awake and alive. So why is this song timeless? Why is it one, in my opinion, one of the greatest songs of all time? It's simply the sheer joy and contentment one feels when listening to the song, and even more so watching it performed live. You can't help but be transported to another place where nothing is wrong, where there are no heartaches, no illness, no sorrow. Just a pure, unadulterated expression of love and hope. This is why this song will live on forever. I hope you enjoyed this first installment of the Chronicles of Rock. Please let me know what you think in the comments. Until next time, may the power of music and rock get you through some hard times.